My name is Isaac, and I'm from Islam the Mosque. I am a volunteer, and also I'll take people to show the mosque and share our faith. And I love telling. I read the Old Testament, New, and the Quran, and I found a really amazing piece. Especially, I found it amazing with the Jewish faith. I think we have so much things in common. So I'm so glad I met you. Honestly, I met you, and would you like to say
Sure.
your name?
My name is Elizabeth. I am a sociologist, and I actually research mosque communities in Europe. And I grew up in a family with a Jewish mother, and so I like to also kind of talk about the similarities because I also see a lot of similarities in the faiths. And this has been a positive experience for me, going to mosques and seeing how much commonality there is in the history and also in the belief system.
Fantastic. Are you still a Jewish person yourself? Or?
I mean, yeah, so I'm married to a Muslim man. I have not converted. I have kind of my foot in a lot of things and experiences. And so I know in terms of being raised with some education in this faith about it, and kind of that helps me to reflect on what's the same and what's not.
What do you think of this diagram? We say, honest questions, so we say Prophet Ibrahim is all the prophets are Muslims, means they submit to will of God. So whoever submits to will of God, they are Muslims. So this is what Islam is. So we say we are, even Quran says, like we are following the footsteps of the Prophet Ibrahim. And the Kaaba you see here is made by Ibrahim and his son Ismail. And Prophet Muhammad is the last of the prophets. And beyond this, all the prophets were Jewish prophets.
Exactly. So I think that the history is the same. It's not just the basic beliefs, but it's a belief in the same prophecies. Like if you look into the Quran, into the Old Testament, you actually get a lot of the same stories. They might be told in a little bit of a different way, or they're written obviously in different languages, but you're getting the same stories about Isaac, you're getting the same stories about Moses. And so it's not that it's just this new thing that Islam came and wiped out Judaism, Christianity. It actually built upon, in a lot of ways, I find it more similar to Judaism, but it has a lot of shared beliefs with both. And it's the same God that people are believing in. It's the same God that people are praying to, worshiping. It's the same God that people are hoping to go back to, because all of these religions believe in the afterlife, although it's a little bit different in Judaism with believing in heaven and hell. But there is a heaven kind of entity. And so I think that people get stuck up a lot on maybe whether someone believes in the Prophet Muhammad, instead of focusing on whether someone believes in God, whether someone believes in doing good works, and whether someone believes in being an honest and a moral person. So you can look at the history, it shows it to yourself, but you have to kind of go to both of these books.
I think Quran itself, and the Muhammad himself actually, is the witness of the beauty of the Judaism, those special people like Moses, Isaac, and Jacob. We all know Jesus was a Jewish person. When he died, even that time he was a Jewish person. That's what even Christian friends are saying it too. So there's nothing else. People who followed him, they were called Christians. And people used to Mickey attack, they're Christians, they're going around about. So it started from that level. So I don't see why are we so different. I mean, it's almost like people making it to look like so different.
It's not that I don't think, this is my opinion,